What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where I'm here at Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg in Florida with a 2024 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, but we have an exposed carbon fiber roof on this Misano blue paint. Yes, the exposed carbon fiber shows off, and I want to show it off here for you guys today because it's not an option that we see a lot on the Giulia Quadrifoglios, and it's not an option you can get on a Stelvio Quadrifoglio. So we have to take them as we get them and display them for you guys so you guys can see them on the channel. So with that said, let's go around the spec, let's see the options, let's, kind of get some sound notes from this thing and just enjoy that twin turbo V6 and experience all there is to know about the Giulia Quadrifoglio for the 2024 model year. Always the biggest shout out to Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg here in Florida for letting me take a spin around this Giulia Quadrifoglio. If you guys want this car or any other car they have in their inventory, make sure you check the link in the description for their website, phone number, give them a call, see their inventory, get one of these cars today. Now, I can't express to you guys enough, I say each time we get a quad on the channel, that Alfa Romeo is not making these anymore. All right, the Super Sports, by what I know, are supposed to be the final editions. What Alfa Romeo has said officially is that June was the last month of production for the Quadrifoglio models, at least here for the United States. So speaking where I am right now, any moment now, it's midway June now, by the time this is going up, they should be stopped making these things. So, and that might be the exception of the Super Sport editions, but that's it. So again, once we get these in, I want to stress to you guys that you might not see more after this. So with that said, here we are, Misano blue Giulia Quadrifoglio, and as you guys can see, this looks so beautiful in the Florida sun. So let's talk about 2024 because we got a couple of things that have changed for the 2024 model year. We got a couple of options on this model specifically. So right up front for the front fascia, what has changed for the 2024 model year, if you guys didn't already know, are the Tri-LED 3+3 headlights. As you guys can see, with the black housing, you will see the Quadrifoglio cloverleaf hidden in there as well, with the amber reflectors and the Alfa Romeo script right there on the side. All right, might be a better view on this side where the sun's hitting it. You also have a new grille pattern, as you guys will see, and then you have your Scudetto with your logo right up here with the dark medium flavor. And then you will also see the active carbon fiber front lip. For aerodynamics, downforce at 70 miles per hour. This will retract only in this segment. Really cool thing to even have something like this that nobody's really replicated since then. Now with that said, taking a step back, you will also see the nostrils right there in the hood. Obviously those are going to be helping to breathe for extraction, heat extraction for your fire breathing dragon under there. All right, and then you take a look back. That's basically all you need to know about the front end of this thing when it comes to the 2024 model year. Side profile has some curb appeal. It is heavy on the side profile. So without further ado, let's just get right to it. We have a carbon fiber roof, exposed carbon fiber roof. This is an option. It's an expensive one, so you don't see it too much on these models, but you can only get them on these models. Only on the Giulia Quadrifoglios when you get the exposed carbon fiber roof. So whenever it's here, I like to take a good look at it, and you can see that beautiful weave just all the way back. Looks so good. Shark fin antenna done in black, B-pillar done in black, and window moldings done in black with the mirror caps done in black as well. Now you also see the Quadrifoglio cloverleaf because, that is our special emblem for performance, and the cloverleaf obviously represents so much history from Alfa Romeo, from Ugo Sivocci, and with that said, only the high-performing models will get this cloverleaf. In the Super Sports, that cloverleaf turns black. I can't wait to see that. Now, you have a little bit of extraction here when it comes to the front fender, right there, and then carbon fiber side skirt as well, going down, very aggressive. I love that it comes to a point there. It's not like the whole side skirt, but it's more of like an accent piece that blends into the side skirt, so it's a really cool look. 19-inch 5-hole wheels, classic Alfa Romeo wheels. You have Brembo brakes, red calipers, white script, and Pirelli P0 Corsa rubber to keep this thing planted down. Now the rear, this profile is where you're gonna get your most aggression. I mean, even look at the stance from the back tires. This thing's got some appeal. I mean, come on. So, as you guys will see, we do have a carbon fiber trunk spoiler, and we get those with the Quadrifoglio models as standard. And as you guys can see, looks just as beautiful as the rest of the carbon fiber, like the front lip and the roof. A lot of symmetry here because you have it in the back, on the top, and in the front. The only place you don't have the carbon is on the sides, unless you get a carbon edition, which we'll talk about that in another video. Now, the Giulia badging is done in chrome. You have the insignia right there in the center, Alfa Romeo insignia there with the serpent. And then the clear tail lamps for 2024 are back at us. And as you guys can see, they look really good with the LED running through. I'll get all those fully illuminated. It's kind of illuminated right now, but fully illuminated, so you guys can see that through and through. Now, down below is where we get crazy. This is where the violence happens. This is the violent section. Because look at how sharp the rear diffuser is. Those fins are crazy. And that's actually functional honeycomb grille all throughout the center. And then around these exhaust tips, I mean, look at that. Airflow and cooling all through there. It's all functional quad exhaust tips. This is a beautiful place to be when it comes to the back of a Giulia. And my gosh, it's just one sexy, timeless looking, I mean, come on. Now this powertrain does not play. If you guys don't know about it, get familiar. All right, so this whole setup, when it comes to the Giorgio platform, obviously a legend in its own mind, and obviously the Giorgio platform is going away with the next Giulia that will be coming in 2026. So keep in mind that this is also going to be very rare soon as far as the platform goes. ZF transmission, 8-speed, carbon fiber drive shaft, 50/50 weight distribution, and rear wheel drive. Also here, you have, well, underneath this dry carbon fiber hood, you have a Ferrari derived, which is basically like a Ferrari California engine with 2 cylinders off, twin turbo, 2.9 liter V6, pumping out 505 horses and 443 pound-feet of torque, rocketing this thing from 0 to 60 in about 3.7 seconds with a top speed of 191. This is a legend in its own right. And obviously, again, the Quadrifoglio models, next iteration should be, from what Alfa Romeo is saying, fully electric. Now, the regular 2.0 Giulias that come out in 2026 could have the Hurricane engine from a Stellantis right now that's currently going into the new Dodge Charger SRTs, or the Daytona SRTs, however you want to say it. But the Quadrifoglio models with 1,000 horsepower, I think they're going to be fully electric. So what you're looking at here is an ICE model, internal combustion engine, one that has been like blessing and gracing this car for what, since 2016 now? We're at the end of the run 8 years later, and it's a tough pill to swallow, but while we're here, let's enjoy it the most we can. Fuel economy is 20, 17, 25. So 20 combined city and highway, 17 city, 25 highway, and you're only going to be putting premium fuel in this thing. Now that cargo space in the rear is going to be pretty practical for its segment. 13 cubic feet of space. So got my backpack back here. We'll slide that to the side. But you have a 40-20-40 split when it comes to the rear seats that fold down there. You have your battery stowed away on the side there. You have a false floor here, and not much here but a tow hook and a screwdriver, but it's there. And then you have a pocket kind of on this side, not much of a pocket, but there's a pocket there for a little bit of extra storage. But about 13 cubic feet of space, what you would expect out of a Giulia in the 2024 model year. Now we gotta show off the lighting, as you guys will see here, done with the beautiful switchback LEDs from bright white to amber, with the bright LED headlamp, as you guys will see, flashing through there, looking really cool. And then the amber turn signal in the mirror cap there, you guys can somewhat see that. And then in the rear, you guys will see the LED, clear LED tail lamps with the fog lamp illuminate there as well, so you get a little bit of everything. Take a step back and look at it, put it all together. That's how we're lighting up the sky in 2024. Let's venture off to inside of this beautiful Quadrifoglio. Now, keeping this spec very simple with a Misano blue car. We're looking at what you guys can see here as a black interior. So, Nero, or however you want to say it, that is black in Italian. And once we hop in, you will see that that carries throughout with aluminum and carbon fiber for the spec. So, first off the door panel, it always tells you everything you need to know. So we have The uppers done in leather with the stitching as well. The 3D carbon fiber trim, which is new for 2024. Can you guys hear it? It's like a wicker basket. It's really cool. Aluminum for the door handle. Aluminum for the Harman Kardon sound system that we have here today. Soft touches for the armrest and the stitching there. Aluminum side sill. And then you also have your aluminum dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal under there as well. But before we get into the rest of the car, let's start her up first. We gotta hear it. So I'm gonna keep the door open just so we can hear that engine come to life yet again. So foot on the brake, red start stop button. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. All right, so now I'll close it up. Get this AC popping because it is Florida, it is hot. All right, so actually let me turn down that AC, it's up a little high. I don't want to drown you guys out so you guys can hear me. All right, so, and radio, all right. now we're ready to go. Complete silence, Zen mode, woosah. All right, flat bottom steering wheel, covered in leather, Alcantara on the inners, carbon fiber down the center with the quadrifoglio cloverleaf and aluminum surrounding that. Red start stop button as you guys saw. Driver assistance controls on the side here, and your menu controls here, with also your phone controls and radio controls on the side as well. We'll go over that in just a second. Aluminum mounted paddle shifters, mounted to the actual steering wheel stock there, and then you guys will also see we have a lane keep assist right here and our actual lighting controls there with our windshield wiper controls there as well. Telescopic steering wheel, pull that down underneath and you guys can move the steering wheel up and down. There's a little lever down here, just pull that up. Then on the left hand side we have our parking sensors and start stop, automatic start stop, lighting controls here as well, turbine vent here, all the leather you can need right up top on the dash here with the stitching as well, and that 3D carbon fiber we had on the door panel right here in the center as well above the glove box, which you guys can see, plenty of space there. Now coming towards the center here, we'll go over the screens in just a moment, but down here we have dual zone HVAC for the climate controls, heated steering wheel and heated seats, USB 2.0 and a 12 volt plug-in, little extra stowage, cup holder which I am using today, covered in 3D carbon fiber trim, and again, it always is cool to do. All right. We have our 8-speed ZF transmission, 2-track system, covered in leather and stitching as well. And as you guys can see, pretty easy to use. Key fob holder, electric parking brake, our radio controls, DNA mode selector for advanced efficiency, natural, everyday driving, you know, dynamic, we gotta get crazy, dampers come on, and then race mode. That's when we wanna get insane. Turn off the traction control, turn off the driver assistance, all that stuff. All the throttle, everything is there, you're on your own. All right, now, hotkeys for your touchscreen, which we'll get into in just a moment, but in case you don't want to use the touchscreen, you can use that here. Wireless charger, which I'm using for my phone at the moment, and then your armrest, done in leather with the stitching, USB 2.0, aux, and USB-C plugins with your RF transmitter there, just in case you need that. We do have leather seats, as you see, with the extended thigh rest there, and then you guys will see those are perforated leather with the stitching and embossed Alfa Romeo logo. Now I'm going to turn this AC back on just to cool it down a little bit, and then you guys will see that we have the 8.8 inch touchscreen here for Alfa system that has been here since 2020. It's a decent system, but definitely you know, in need for a little tweaking there, but you do get over the air updates just in case you need anything specific here. And then when it comes to, yes, the digital instrument cluster, which is new for 2024 on all models across the lineup, we have a couple of different ways of changing things there. Right here, we have a view button, menu view button. We have 3 different menu views between classic, relaxed, and evolved. And as you guys can see, different things change. Now, if I want to change even more, I can actually press this button here, and you will see that it lights up the center. I use the scroll wheel here, and then I can scroll between different things that I want in the center as well. And then I can do the same for the dial over there on the side, change my information. As you guys can see, the quadrifoglio badge shows up there as well. All good, right? But then if you put it in race mode, okay, then you get a completely different screen with the RPM tach right there in the center and the quadrifoglio badge showing up in the red line. All right, this is obviously the most hardcore mode, so you're gonna get all the goodies there. But again, very Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio that you guys are used to. You look up, dome light, floodlight, SOS button, all that good stuff there as well. And then home link here with the mirror and the light there. But again, great place to be as always. Now take a walk with me in the rear because you're gonna get the same flavors as up front. So complete black For the interior, black all throughout. Perforated seats, as you guys can see for the leather, and you guys will see the same stitching. You will see also that we have nice little netting in the back, ventilated, or I don't say ventilated, but you know, your ventilation here with the turbine vents, USB 2.0s, and the heated seat controls. You'll also see right here in the armrest, cup holders there, and then in the door paneling, carbon fiber, leather stitching for the uppers, leather and stitching for the uppers, carbon carded speaker down here as well, soft touches for the armrest with stitching as well. Basically, same exactly as up front. Shall we take a look at this sticker for the Giulia Quadrifoglio rear-wheel drive 2024? Probably right. All right, so we have a base price at $81,370, but after our additional options and our $15.95 destination charge, we're looking at a total of $87,575. Now, with that, how do we get there? Well, we do have the Misano blue exterior paint, which is a metallic paint, at $660. The Quadrifoglio rear-wheel drive package is $700, which gives us our Active Assist Plus as well, with highway assist, traffic jam assist, lane keep assist, intelligent speed assist, traffic sound recognition, driver attention alert, and active blind spot assist as well, with advanced vehicle theft system, and you also have the active aero carbon fiber front splitter. Now, that exposed carbon fiber roof we talked about, well, that is $2,500. And as you guys can see, it looks beautiful. Worth every penny to me if I could spend it. Now, gloss red calipers with white script are $750. After that, I mean, everything else you get here is all covered for. And speaking of covered for, your basic warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles, powertrain warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles, and roadside assistance. So let's talk about what comes with that $81,370 base MSRP, because this is everything that you will get standard. Now, I'm not gonna do a good job at panning over this. I want you guys to pause, zoom in, screenshot, do whatever you guys need to do to see all the options, like that carbon fiber drive shaft, DNA mode selector, 5-hole wheels, the carbon fiber hood. All of the things that you get standard on this model are here listed. Make sure you guys check the link in the description if you guys want to get a better look at the sticker and everything you need to know about this Quadrifoglio for the 2024 model year. So now looking at that $87,000 plus price tag, how are you guys feeling about the Quadrifoglio for the 2024 model year? Knowing that, well, it's gonna be hard to get the super sports, or it might be hard to get the carbon editions, I think this is a good fit when it comes to the Quadrifoglios while they're on their way out. So with that said, before they're gone, come check these things out. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check the links in the description. If you guys want to get one of these cars, give the dealership a call, check out the inventory. Also check out the links, help further support the channel, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.